This one should be on more people's list of for the summertime especially, or even on the spring too. This is Azzaro Solarissimo Levanzo. I'm not going to pretend to speak French. Welcome to my place. My name is Dave. Very good to have you here. Now this is I picked it up for $20 some for 75 mil. In the first couple times I wore it, I thought, oh, it's pretty good for the warm weather. And the more I wore it, the more I fell in love with it. And right now I'm smelling, I'm thinking, oh, this is so good. What's so good about this is in the top, I'm getting the typical lemon and adding some mint, but there's passion fruit on the top. So typically I don't get passion fruit in many of my fragrances, not often. That is such a great mix. I'm surprised not many more fragrances using that. The passion fruit is kind of like, you know, it's fresh, and yet it have its own very distinct smell that just take you to a very different just a very different twist. Okay, and then later on in the middle I'm getting that the tea, fresh lavender, fresh ginger, and the basil, the green basil, but you're gonna get that sweet cardamom. So that's the second twist, because with that greenness and the freshness, you're gonna have that sweet cardamom that jumps in, and then that gives me a second twist. That, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's a pretty unique twist. Okay, and then later on in the dry down, I'm gonna get the sweet patchouli, like the chocolate patchouli, some amber and some woodiness, fresh cedar, I think. Okay. So I'm going to spray again. I sprayed it like a few times already. That's how much you enjoy the whole process. So this one, not only did they give me very refreshing top, the greenness stayed throughout the whole scent. You could tell from the bottle, you know, this is a green type of fragrance. And there's a 3 in this series. There's this one, there's the orange, and there's a blue. And you know me, I'll pick the green one all day long. And this one absolutely hit it out of the park. If I have to give a score, I mean, I want to give it 10 out of 10, but you know, those 10 out of 10 are reserved for the very special few, so I just give it 9 out of 10. Yeah, but you know, if I count it in its category of being a cheapie, this is a 10 out of 10 for the category. Okay. Now I have to say though, I also do have the original Azzaro per Ohm. If I'm thinking about it, it just dawned on me that, wait, the Azzaro, the original house, then I could pick up the Azzaro per Ohm, but just a bit, okay? It doesn't go old school, you know, it doesn't go that vintage. But when I'm thinking about it, yeah, the DNA is in here, and I'm glad it did that, you know, keep it, you know, keep the lineage. But I think this is meant to go in a different direction, more of a modern, more of a green direction. Okay, so it does not smell too classic at all. Absolutely, this is a modern take. In case you know you're concerned about that, but I really, really, really enjoy the greenness in here. Not only do they give you 1 or 2, but they give you like quite a few. You know, you get that tea, you get the patchouli, the basil, the mint. Okay. It's really very nice combination. Adding the sweet cardamom is a great touch, and that passion fruit. I keep saying that. I mean, man, I gotta look into more of a passion fruit in other fragrances. So that's a big surprise to me. At least I don't have many passion fruit in my collection. Nothing that I could recall, so I have to look it up. But this is such a awesome green type of fragrance for the freshies in the summertime. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna use this in the winter as well. The greenness, I think, is gonna give a very refreshing take in the cold winter. I love to wear this. I'm gonna definitely give it a try for sure. Some summer fragrance will work very well in the winter. It will give me a freezing effect, especially when it's green. I can't wait. But this one is a no-brainer for me. I mean, you're looking at a $20 some for 75 mil. That's why I'm surprised not many people is talking about this. So extremely versatile, because it doesn't really shout too much. The greenness doesn't overdo it. Sometimes I like the genre of the green, but sometimes it could be too maybe stringent, too green, okay, a little bit too harsh, and not many people might enjoy that. But this is one of those that do not overstep the boundary, doesn't go way too far, and doesn't push it too hard that people can't really take it. So it does stay more in the acceptable, in the enjoyable range. Okay, so this will be suitable for the office, and I can wear this to school no problem. So it works well. I think in the meeting room, yeah, I think people enjoy this when you wear a suit. Yes, for sure, especially in the summertime. I think they'll appreciate you for doing that. Now, this is, I want to say unisex just because, you know, I see this type of green freshness that both man and woman can wear. Okay, so I don't want to say it's too masculine or too feminine, especially there's no white floor, the typical feminine accords, okay, the white floors, but just say it's unisex. Okay, longevity is good, 3 or 4 hours, especially for freshers type of scents. Usually half a day is already good enough, so it's about 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, like it's very versatile, both men and women for sure. Longevity is pretty good. So with that said, this is to me it's a no-brainer. You see it for about $20 some. If you know anything that I say sounds appealing, just go pick it up. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I always say that, you know, just go pick it up. It's just a way of me explaining that, hey, if it's me, I'll go pick it up. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So if you just, you know, it's up to you. I don't want to make it sound like I'm selling something. I'm not a sales guy. So anyway, the cap is so the aroma is perfectly fine. Azzaro is a good house. I mean, they give you a lot of good fragrances. Even sometimes you might think they're generic, some of them. But all that means is they're trying to give you something that's mass appealing. This one is able to do that. In the green genre, it's not one of the more popular type of genre, green. It's not really known as a compliment inducing green. But I personally really enjoy it because I'm always looking for scents that can bring me imagery, right? And green brings me the imagery of peace, especially walking in the forest and or being in a hike. I love hiking on a hike, and that's really put me at a certain imagery or certain vibe or feeling that I really want to have and enjoy. I mean, if I can, you know, I'll go hiking every day, but, you know, not possible. Everywhere I gotta work, right? A lot of stuff to do. So in life, you know, we just find the chance when we can. But, well, okay, I'm not gonna keep mumbling on. I think I cover everything. If I miss anything, just leave a comment. All right? As always, I hope that is helpful. Remember, thumbs up, subscribe, all those good things. See you next time.